The internet's dead. The internet's dead. It's all gone. No one's making real video. It's all gone.
You killed the internet. You did it. You. Ah!
The internet's dead.
The dead internet theory isn't just about the internet dying. It's also about our content and us as creators falling off and dying as well. The content that we push nowadays is no longer unique and true to our own message. It's pandering to try and capture a larger audience every time. We simplify our topics and our opinions. We change our message, change the formatting in our videos, and even use more general wording. These things all create more general content, more human content that just seems like it was made by a bot. More slop. The internet, it's not only controlled by bots nowadays, but the humans that are creating, they're creating just like bots themselves. Sorry, if you see me swatting, there's a ton of gnats out right now, and this was unfortunately the best spot to film. But today I want to talk about something that I've been thinking about a decent amount recently, and it's that the dead internet theory isn't really all it's chalked up to be. The internet is dead, yes. It's controlled by bots, and probably well over half the content that we see nowadays is AI. The human didn't even have to touch it. It just was created and then published. But beyond that, the true human content that is still out there doesn't feel human anymore. It doesn't feel original. It's not what once was. Back when YouTube was first created, this was a platform for people to post their videos where they couldn't post them anywhere else. And it was just your buddies, playing jokes on their friends, or somebody wanted to game. And you were just creating videos because you wanted to create it and you just needed a place to post it. Now that YouTube's grown and become this platform where people realize there's potential monetary gain or just an audience out there for them, everybody wants to post videos and structure them in a way where they can get famous, hit the algorithm right, and just take off. So we remove things like our true opinions, specific wording, and just create the content that the algorithm wants to see, not us. And that takes away from original content and content creators greatly. The more and more we focus ourselves on what the algorithm wants instead of what we want, we're not content creators. We're just pandering to an audience. It's like we're on national television and we've got to consider what 30 million people think of our network all the time. That's not what a YouTube channel is supposed to be. You're supposed to be the sole proprietor, and whatever you find interesting, you say it, you post it, and you're gonna find your audience that is like-minded and agrees with you. Now, that's not to say that you need to be going and saying hateful things or outlandish things. It's just stop censoring yourself because you think, oh, maybe somebody's not gonna like that and they might hit dislike, and oh, the algorithm doesn't like the dislikes. Man, who cares? Say whatever you want. Speak your mind to a certain extent, right? Like, there is always moderation in all of this. When I speak so plainly just about these topics, like, do it, there's always the other side to the coin, and I'm kind of just hoping you're smart enough to know what that other side is. But within this dead internet theory, our internet is gone. What we once knew in 2014, 2016, even 2018, never will come back again. The freedom on online forums, the different websites instead of just monopoly corporations taking over, that's never gonna come back. We're never gonna get our Flash games again. There's never gonna be a competitor to Club Penguin. Everything's evolving, and like I talked about in a past video there, we can never go backwards. It only goes forward. So from here, from this point in history on the internet, how do we get back original content? How do we return to a point of originality and general enjoyment within this content? Because I don't think many people really enjoy what YouTube is nowadays. Yeah, there's so many high-produced game shows, this and that, and oh, 20v1, dating show. Like, okay, sure, I'm sure the 13-year-olds and fucking 16-year-olds love that. But really, the people who grew up on YouTube, who grew up on sketch comedy, the gaming YouTubers who would just say whatever they wanted, pretty much everything that was old YouTube, just people creating videos for fun. They probably hop on nowadays and look at it, maybe watch a video or two and then get off the platform. And that's kind of the direction I'm going as well, just because there's fewer content that I really want to watch. Well, in short, I don't think there's anything we all do as a collective. I think it's something that we need to wait for individuals to come back around who are driven by original content, who don't care what other people think and just want to post their videos. And I think that is coming around. I've been seeing more and more small YouTube channels popping up with just new and original content that I haven't seen other people making. And they're speaking their mind in a way that I haven't seen anyone else speak either. So it is a pendulum, and it will swing back eventually. But it's all a matter of realization. And until people realize that they've dumbed their own content down and removed themselves from their true purpose and have started creating just slop meant for the masses, well, until they realize that, then it will stay the same. But as people slowly start to realize they don't have to do that. They can reach an audience still and find their right people. It's just a matter of trying and doing it the right way. People are going to start creating more original content. So as we have these people solidified in stardom with their million subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, just for doing, nothing, for creating slop content, they're going to phase out eventually. They'll keep their subscribers, and whether the views stay or dwindle, who knows? But the new age of YouTubers, content creators, everybody alike, they're rising up, and eventually they will surpass all of those people because they're creating things that are unique and original to them instead of just the same thing over and over and over. Now, the internet may be dead, but goddamn if there isn't some flowers in that graveyard. There's some beautiful channels on this internet. There's some amazing videos, some great personalities. You just gotta go and find them. And they may be covered in piles and piles of garbage, but they're out there. There's some great channels, and it's just a matter of letting the algorithm bring them to you. Because really, let's be honest, there's no chance that you can just go and find new channels on your own. It would take all of your energy and pretty much all day. And even then, you may not find very good channels. Like, to find brand new channels, sift through YouTube, the millions of videos uploaded every single day, it's impossible. You just gotta rely on luck as the content creator and the watcher that hopefully the algorithm will bring you something that you wanna watch. Now, just to speak on this really quickly, because as much as this whole shifting internet does suck, there is one thing controlling it all, and that's the algorithm, a thing that we talk so much about and that we fear, we think about, oh, how is the algorithm gonna perceive this video? Oh no! Like, it is the end-all be-all for content nowadays. If you can't get pushed, your video will never get seen and you will never grow. And it ends there. So how can you fight the algorithm and get your videos seen by the people that want to see them? Well, the first thing is don't stop trying. Even say you don't have a video you can post every single day. It's not always about posting new content, but get an arsenal of at least 7 videos, repost them every couple weeks or so. So say one video really underperformed, only got 20 views or something. Save that, post your other 6 videos, and then go back again and repost the videos that didn't do so well. It's kind of silly, and you don't want to just, plaster your channel with the same content over and over. But we don't always have 14 or 30 videos to post in a month. It's difficult. We've got lots of things to do within our lives. So just make sure you are posting. So whatever it takes to do that, so be it. And just look at what I'm doing here. I make some pretty high effort content sometimes. Like, I love editing. My timelines will look crazy. But then I have videos like this as well, where it's just me sitting down. When I mess up, there's a couple cuts here or there, but it's just me talking, straightforward. And if content creation, making videos is something you want to do, then you have to just be willing to sit down and film yourself. Maybe it's not always going to be the best video, but you've just got to be willing to put it out there, so at least there's something out there for people to watch. And then on the same note of just not killing your content, be original. Be someone that people want to listen to. Have an opinion. Don't censor yourself just because you feel that people might not like it. There's millions of content creators out there. Everybody's got different opinions, and a lot of them all have the same opinion too. Be different. Don't be the same as everyone else out there. You want to find your audience somehow. The internet's changing all the time. Social media has pretty much killed our social interaction in real life. And eventually something else is going to come around that's probably going to kill social media. We can never keep the same thing for too long, and that's pretty much par for the course along this life. So it's just a matter of not being too involved and too concerned about the current things, right? So if all your attention is focused on social media, how people perceive you, the algorithm, you've already lost, because beyond that, we still live in the real world, and social perception of yourself beyond, like, outside the internet is incredibly important. The friends you make outside of the internet, incredibly important. So even if the internet's dead, who cares? We still got our own lives. And even if it's not, maybe it's just us who killed it, well, we still have the ability to take it back, make the content that we want to make, talk to the people we want to talk to. The internet is ours to enjoy. So stop putting yourself in this weird little box that everybody else is in. Just expand yourself. Well, thank you guys for watching today, or listening, however you decided to enjoy today's content. I enjoyed talking about this theory because really, for a long time, I thought, man, it was just the bots, those darn bots. They took over the internet. They ruined it all for us. But really, the more and more you think about it, the more and more you absorb content, you watch it, we killed it too. It was all of us, the bots, the creators, and the enjoyers alike. The content that you consume, it dictates your own life, and the content that you create, even more so. So just remember that. You killed the internet. You did it. You! Ah!